What's going on, everyone? It's Mike. I forgot my own name then. Mike back again with John. Everton have drew with Brighton 1-1 at Goodison Park. It's a mixed emotions. If you'd have offered me a 1-1 with Brighton before the game, I probably took it. However, we led the game for, I think it was something like 77 minutes.
If you'd offer us the run of form we've been on,
Yeah.
with the points we've picked up, we take it. After the run of form we were on before, we've turned the form around, if you know what I'm saying. But going to Goodison today, I just think, Brighton are there for the taking. They're very, very good going forward. They can see goals, and I don't think we hurt them defensively today, really. I know you want to talk about it. Full-back positions for Everton. Their attacking wingers really hurt us from the first whistle.
But
why do our full-backs get dragged in and give the attacking wingers so much space, Michael?
There's one thing I wanted to talk about when you mention that, and it's a contrast, actually. So you've got Vitaly Mykolenko, which, in my opinion, you might not agree with this, but in my opinion, was man of the match today. I thought he was brilliant. He tracked back, he won the ball, he did a really good job on that right hand side. He scores a good goal, he delivered a couple of balls into the box. For me, he was up there as one of the man of the matches.
Yeah.
In an Everton shirt.
Yeah. I mean, I think Mykolenko's been brilliant since he come back.
Absolutely. But you swap over the other side, and it was nowhere near as good. Ashley Young got took, and I know Matoma is probably a better player than the player they've got on their right hand side. I get that, but he got taught a new one pretty much all game. The first 45 minutes you could cope with it because he was fit enough, he had the legs, he was fine. But after 60, 70 minutes, I have no idea why Sean Dyche does not make the change and bring on Patterson. And even if he wants to keep Young on the pitch, because if I'm being honest, I thought Harrison was shocking today. I thought that was his worst game in a blue shirt. You could have pushed Young further forward, had Patterson as right back, and at least the two of them would have hopefully sorted out the game. I was really disappointed in Dyche not making that sub. I've been critical of Dyche in the past, I have. But, he seemed to have got things right. Recently he seemed to have got things right. We've had some good performances, so I'm not riding him at all for it. But they had made 4 substitutions by the time we had made any. 85 minutes.
I said to you when we come off the game, Michael, I think Dyche handed them that point today. But not making the changes. Now, as you said, they made a lot of changes before Dyche showed his hand, in my opinion. I think if Dyche makes changes earlier, I think we win that game, to be fair.
Yeah, I do as well, if I'm being honest.
I don't get bringing better on.
I would have got bringing better on and having... I mean, there was 4 minutes left of the game. We had a corner, and at that corner we replaces Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's been playing really well, and won a lot of headers today, and brought on Beto. For 4 minutes, why not just play both of them?
Yeah, they've got nothing to lose, have
just throw the ball. Throw the ball in the box
4-4-2
and aim for
just
the two of them.
Go for it, 4-4-2. Because from the first whistle to the last whistle, I don't think Everton were on top. And this is what I said to you. I said to you this to you. We could see it coming. We could see Brighton scoring. Yeah. It was coming, and it was always going to come from that side.
Yeah.
It was coming from nowhere else. And I think what De Zerbi done, he executed Brighton's point there today by attacking us down that side.
And that's what he did. At half-time, you could clearly see in the substitutions he makes, he brings on Ansu Fati, he just brings on pace. He allows Matoma to come inside and do whatever he needs to on the left-hand side of the pitch, and he spreads our full-back away from our centre-half, and that got them a point.
That wasn't even from half time. I think Matoma from the first whistle had the joy of that side.
Absolutely. I mean,
but we could see it. We could see it in the ground, and I don't know why he, as you said there, double up on Matoma, because there was so much space. And Everton have been critical, and I've been critical of this for many seasons gone by. Our fullbacks get dragged into the middle, and we give their outlet so much space and time. And we got hurt by it today. Yeah. And you can't do that against someone like Matoma. You can't. Yeah. And we got hurt by it.
The other thing that I think it's really important to mention, just before half time, there was a massive shout for a penalty. massive shout. There was a couple of shouts for a penalty in the second half as well. You know, we're basing all of this on not seeing any of them. But I can't believe that none of them were not a penalty. Do you get what I mean?
There's got to be one, and this is Everton getting ripped. Every week, home and away, wherever you may be, we always get hurt by decisions. And I think today we've been hurt by decisions again today. Even after that, Michael, with little free kicks that were given, they were against us. You know, and there was a couple in the second half there where you've got Everton players running alongside. Exactly. Alongside with a Brighton player.
Decore had the ball.
They get given it. And again, listen, we all sound like a broken record when it comes to things like this about us not getting them decisions. But them decisions could change games, Michael. And we haven't been given them again.
Absolutely.
I don't know what the vendetta is. I honestly don't know what the vendetta is.
I just think they're trying to relegate us. I'm convinced between the PGML and the Premier League. They just don't want us in the league.
Well, we spoke about this before the game. The PFA, the PGMOL, and UEFA, FA, whoever it may be, the Premier League, want a big team to go down. They do. Every decision that is in our favour goes against us. When have we had a decision where you think, oh yeah, that's an Everton free kick and it gets given to the opposition? So many times, week in, week out. Listen, it's not all about decisions. I don't think the decisions changed the game today. I think what changes the games today is the substitutions and Dyche getting them substitutions right.
Yeah.
And I think Dyche, listen, I think I spoke to you before the game. Dyche spoke about, you know, he could see it coming slowly how he wants his Everton team to play with the squad of players he's got. Listen, we're not going to watch brilliant football. We're not going to watch good football. We're not. Under Dyche, we're not. With this squad of players, he's getting the best out of them, and he is. Praise where, you know, credit's due and all that. But today, I think it was on Dyche for us losing them 2 points when they scored so late on, when the substitutions could have been made a lot earlier.
Absolutely. And look, I completely echo all of that. Another player that you might not agree with this, but I thought we really missed Onana today.
Yeah, I think we spoke at half time. He breaks play up. They had the running of the midfield today. You know, Decore was a bit off it, in my opinion. James Garner, you can't expect him to get a foot in and break play up or whatever with the opposition. That's Onana's job, and I think we really missed him. And I know you've just said there, I haven't been his biggest fan, and people know on the channel, I've slagged him off. I think him and Garner in the middle work really well. It showed today how Garner played when he didn't have to call Onana next to him.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was a lack of winning the midfield battle.
Well, it was guile.
We were never in it.
It was guile. We had one ball winner, and we had one who could create play.
Yeah.
And I think one missing today. There was no midfield in the middle. There was nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
The overrun was in the middle from the first whistle to the last whistle. And I just thought, when you look at it in perspective, I think Everton were lucky to get a point today because it was literally all Brighton.
Yeah,
it was.
I'd hate to see the possession stats.
I mean, we haven't seen them.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't want to see that. I didn't feel like we utilised corners enough, albeit it looked like we almost scored from one in the second half.
We did.
You know, McNeil gets a shot off, he puts it wide. Calvert-Lewin in the first half probably should pass to the core, but he goes on and shoots on his left foot, puts it wide. Everton did have chances, but you're relying on 11 players against a very fit, very physical Brighton team that made substitutions to see out 95 minutes, and he didn't make the subs.
At the right time, and as you just said there, you know, you can win games on dead ball situations with corners, but when you don't take them chances, it then comes to your outfield play.
Yeah.
And I just thought our outfield play today, Brighton with a better team all over the park.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I don't often do this, but a little. I'm not digging out Brighton fans by any stretch. They sang all game today. Yeah. The Brighton fans, they sang all game, and they give the home fans a lot of shit. I mean, I had some shit set through at me. I threw some shit at Brighton fans, and that actually is what I quite like about a decent a decent, you know, home game with away fans. So, yeah, look, we move on. We've got a game against Crystal Palace away.
Yeah.
It's a game that Everton, we're playing better away from home, in my opinion.
I was just going to say that. I don't think there's a better time to play a team like Crystal Palace. And this is no disrespect to Crystal Palace fans. If you watch this, or Crystal Palace Football Club, I just think when you look at Everton today at home and what we've done away, I go into the Crystal Palace game very confident.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Listen, I just want to shout out. I was speaking to my cousin Michael the other day. He's been through a lot of shit. I haven't told you about this. I won't go into detail, Michael. Michael Nixon, you know you are. I won't go into detail about what you told me the other day about what you've been going through. He did say to me, for what he's been through, and it's really, really. Let's just say he lost his missus under whatever circumstances. I'm not going to go through that. And he said our videos have kept him going. So, Michael, I'll reiterate what I said to you the other day in our text messages. I'll keep your chin up, mate, and these videos, I will do my best and I will keep your chin up. You know where I am, mate. Carry on watching the videos and you know where I am for you. Me, the family are thinking of you and you know where we all are.
Yeah, well, there you go. This video is for Michael then. Yeah. Guys, look, we'll leave it there. Keep smiling. We move on to the next one. It's still a point. We're still unbeaten. What, 14th, 15th in the league. Yeah. There's a 6-point gap between the bottom three. If we get a 6-point deduction,
I don't think we've got. I'm at the point now where I don't think we've got to worry about the teams below us. Agreed. I think we can hopefully look up and beyond that relegation zone. We've got Crystal Palace next week, and then we've got a little break. If we can get something there won't be a better time to play Man United, so we can keep that run going. I think we're looking up more than downwards now.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Guys, look, we're leaving it there. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We did give away 2 tickets today. I give away a ticket for the Burnley game midweek as well. So we're trying to do more giveaways here on the Blue Boys Network. Apologies for the lack of videos over the last week. I was on holiday in Lanzarote, and to be honest, I enjoyed the break. If I'm being honest, you know, we all deserve one.
Even though I look more tan than you.
I know. I know. Do you know what's worse? The only thing that's happened on my face is I've gone more ginger. Like, I look brilliant. Brilliant.
All inclusive for you, folks.
Brilliant. Right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Keep smiling. Up the toffees.
I'm going to see you soon. We'll do